This is Magnus Carlsen, and unless you've been living under a rock, you know he's the greatest cheese player in the entire world. This is a game he played in the recent online elite chess event titled Tuesday, aka Cheating Tuesday as some know it. And in this game, Carlsen only goes and invents a brand new checkmate. Have never seen this one before. Absolutely delicious.
Mushrooms.
Who's his opponent here? It's Grandmaster Adam Forzi, not in Magnus's league, but poor guy did not deserve this. So Magnus opens by developing the knight. The clock times are on the left, 3 minutes each, but Magnus using the old late gambit again. They get a second back per move. E3's played. This pony develops and Magnus brings out the bishop with a whoosh as he does so. Great etiquette, saying it out loud. The banana hammock is built, castles, this one tucks into bed, and white fights for the centre. We see an exchange of the pawns, a6 puts the question, and Magnus just retreats very casually. He's still got the centre, but black now fighting back. This pawn advances, supporting. This second one develops, always get your bits out. h3 takes control of g4 and the oft overlooked i4, very important. Castles is played, the bishop comes streaming out. Natural stuff, this knight hits the centre, and after knight b to d2 here, I tell you what, Adam must be wishing he traded this one off, because this pony truly becomes the most valuable pony, the MVP of the game. Keep your eye on it. This one now retreats here, and it keeps pieces on the board. Tension, which typically you don't want to do as the weaker player, against the Blitz co-world champion, no less. We now see rook e1 played, rook e8, so impressive that copying was done. Queen b3 hits the pawn, and I love this. We now see e6 defending, and it unlocks a side quest here. Adam just won himself a dance lesson with Vidit and Anish Giri. Very lucky guy. They're highly sought after. What a play. We now see bishop d3 activating some stuff, and this knight sidelines itself, normally a boo-boo, but hits the queen. No time to Botez gambit. Now this one hits the explosive c4 square, but Magnus just plays around it here, pushes on with Harry Houdini, and now again surely take on d2 before the damage can be done, but no, b5. Trying to get this one out, but it's still extremely smelly. h5 comes on the board, nibbling away. This one fianchettos, but how dead is that one? It's like taking a water pistol to a house fire. Ain't gonna get you very far. a4 from Magnus, and at last this bishop's had enough, decides to try and blend in with the pawn chain like some kind of chameleon or iguana or whatever creature that is. We get captures, bishop takes back, finally it's gotten somewhere, fair play, and now this is the moment. Magnus Carlsen regularly attends training camps in Oslo. These are the times he does it for. This is what he visualizes. Moments like this, bang, he starts the pony journey. Now we get rook c8, eyeballing that queen, h6, undeterred, and I love this from Adam. He's thinking, I already had one terrible bishop. How bad can I make the second one? Almost like a challenge at this point. Knight 1 to h2, knight b6, opening the tension there. Magnus hops forth, now knight f5, given the questions, not so precise, but fine, this is blitz chess. Look at the time, by the way. Wow, getting blitzed off the board, minute and a half ahead. That's huge in blitz chess. Takes his played, pawn recaptures, and how about this? Magnus leaning back, puffing out his chest, and he's like, do you even rooklift, bro, as he hits the 7th heaven. Now we see knight d7, covering some key dark squares, but queen d3 hits the pawn. b4, it can be gobbled like a mushroom, it advances on, but now queen b5 pressures the knight, rook e7, and this one drops. I mean, wow, everything flooding into the attack. This one may as well just be off the board. What a useless piece. We now see rook a8 challenging. Magnus double stacks, keeping Tolkien proud. Now we get the rook back, trying not to trade, but now rook b7 and something wicked this way comes. Knight on f8, no mate they say, but good luck with that one. After these rooks stack, now we see the exchange. The queen hits the danger zone. You're about to collapse there, and we now see after queen e8, bishop e5, the dark squares, the Swiss cheese just unraveling fast. So takes is played. This knight recaptures here, massive threat to go here, check, win the queen. So knight d6, desperately played, counterattacks the one on b7. Of course, you could still check from f6. That's checkmate in 6. You could take here, checkmate in 6. But Magnus does do the move I said you could play and checkmate in 6. I'm going insane. And now after king h8, step into the corner, pick your poison here or pick your way to win. There's like 4 different ways, right? How's your puzzle rush? Do the winning moves in your head if you can do so. Magnus picks a great one. He sacrifices the queen. What a move by him. Absolutely septic cheese on the board. We see captures with the knight. You know, if queen takes, you're still in a world of pain. There were 2 pieces there, so this one taking is natural. And now rook takes is played, and you can't even take that rook to try and get rid of a dangerous attacker. Not that you'd normally sack your queen, but because this takes is actually a checkmate. Look at the power of that pawn. Incredible. So the queen sidesteps to save itself. You know, it was under fire. This one here, stopping the checkmate. Or is it? There's a final finishing Jon Ludwig hammer blow. What's the move? It's rook takes on h7, given the brilliancy. Knight takes, forced. You know, you can't step this way or anything like this. You're completely boxed in. And fine, we've seen an Arabian checkmate before. That's not special. But have you seen one of these? A double knight whammy, also using the pawn. And of course, this knight helps box it in, although that square was anyway covered. Now that is seriously beautiful. Rumour has it, Magnus even started neighing and braying like a horse at this very moment. These are the results of the tournament on screen. Thanks a lot for watching. Do consider subscribing if you enjoyed, and have a look at the video on screen for some more epic chess. Cheers.